What's up, everybody? This is TJ, and this is TJ's Take, Episode 5 Tattoos. Reason I chose tattoos is because I think we all have a story involved with our tattoos. And if you don't, you should, because every tattoo that you choose in life should have a story or a meaning behind it, or a purpose, or something special. I started the world out when I got tattooed. This right here was my very first tattoo. Mighty Mouse in a Hawkeyes singlet. Now, I don't know if y'all know who Mighty Mouse is, but he was a cartoon character in the 80s. Here I come to save the day. It's a little mouse that was all jacked up and could do like superhuman strength and stuff. I just thought I was small and full of energy, so I liked Mighty Mouse. I thought he was cool. And of course, I'm a Hawkeyes fan, so of course I would get him in the Hawkeyes singlet. I got this behind it, the Hawkeyes Herky Hawkhead, basically. And the reason why this looks so crappy, like so distorted and so old, is because I've lasered it like 4 to 5 times. And laser it, they take a little laser and they just hit certain spots of the tattoo, so it would like lose the color of the tattoo. I did that because I was going to eventually cover it up. I just didn't know what with. And then after that, I think my next tattoo was probably right here. This Ankh and the sun, like a Godsmack sun and an Ankh, which an Ankh is a Egyptian symbol for life. It means forever. And I based it on like a friendship tattoo. I got like the black sun and the Ankh, and I was like, I think this would forever means friendship, So I was like, let's have some people get it. So me and my buddy Joel went into a shop and got that done. And when it's all said and done, I think like 17 to 20 people have that same sun and symbol. The black sun and the symbol on their body somewhere in the state of Iowa. And it was a respect thing for me. It was like a friendship thing, but it was also like a respect thing that if that person ever got injured or hurt or had a heart attack or anything like that, I would be there. And I would truly care, because that person, whether I got along with them now or back in the day, they'll always hold someplace special to me, because they impacted my life like no other, like somebody else couldn't. So that's what that means. And then from there I did like the outer spacey, like the asteroid entering the planet, and then I got like the space station and like colors, just outer spacey colors. And then I ended up this last summer going all the way down to my wrist. I mean, we kind of fade off right there, but just to make it look cool, because we go all the way down over there. But yeah, and then I got like the sun's rays coming off this eclipse, that sun eclipse right there. And yeah, just different stuff that all connected together. And then over here I got a nebula to attach to it to go onto my chest. But yeah, the reason why I chose the outer spacey stuff is because I think we all suffer with like spacey darkness, different parts of our attitude. We all get mad, and some people just store it upstairs. They just push it upstairs like on an elevator. Well, we all suffer with them dark times every once in a while. So, I mean, that's what I did. I went from lighter outer space to like towards the bottom, like darker outer space. And this will eventually be covered this next summer, like around here with I did this. I got a wrestling Hogan Macho Shawn Michaels, Seth Rollins doing the curb stomp, CM Punk down there on my wrist. But you got Ric Flair, got Stone Cold, you got Edge, you got The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, you got John Cena right in there doing the attitude adjustment, and you got The Undertaker right there. So, I mean, I got that because when I was growing up, I used to have these surgeries at a place called Shriners Hospital in Chicago. And I remember my mom, she would always, I was a little kid, so, you couldn't really get me pumped up about having tons of surgeries, like getting my legs broken and stuff. So they told me, hey, I'll get you some wrestlers if you're a good boy and you be tough. Well, they were like the old style, like 10 to 12 inches wrestlers that were like all rubber and hard. And I was a big fan of Hogan, so, eat your vitamins and say your prayers, brother. What you gonna do, brother? So, I loved it. So, it got me through some tough times. And when it comes over here, when it goes like this does, it's gonna be Sting, like the old blonde flat top Sting. The Ultimate Warrior, like with the face paint, shaking the ropes, and then I haven't decided. It's either going to be AJ Styles, Batista, or Kurt Angle. Either one of those three is going to complete that piece right there to where that connects. And then I have both sleeves and then a chest piece. Well, yeah, and then I'm going to do the piece of all pieces. I'm going to start a back piece this coming up summer. And it's going to be a handicap parking sign, like a handicap, like it's going to be aging, like weathered, like getting older, like rusting out maybe. It's going to be like a full handicap parking sign. And for that, it's just because I've grown up with a disability my whole life. And what better way than to own up to it? It's like, I don't know. Some people would call that just not a smart tattoo, but it's like I've been through that my whole life, so I'd rather find humor in it than nothing at all. I also got my legs tattooed, not too much, but I mean probably halfway done on each maybe. I have let's see if you can see that. It's like that kind of stuff. It's like that's like a fan with like robotic bones coming out of my leg and stuff. Goes over to the front of my leg and on the side over here, and then on my foot. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, my foot has it on there, and it's just like robotic bones going through my foot and on the side of my leg. And the reason I got that is because I've had tons of surgeries, like I said, and some of my body is metal, along with like metal plates and metal pins in my feet. And, they, like I've said before in podcasts, they didn't only mess with one leg when they probably should have. But, I still got sliced and diced on both legs. I also have Jesus on the back of my calf on that same leg with all the robotic stuff. It's like Jesus with the praying hands. And then, let's see here. I have this. Don't know if y'all can see that very well, but it is a Rolling Stones tongue with the Iowa Hawkeye symbol on the front of it. And the reason I got that is because my dad used to have the Rolling Stones tongue on his arm, like right over here. And he covered it up with a Harley Eagle, like when he was in his 20s. And I always said, I'm going to get that Rolling Stones tongue just because I know he didn't want to cover it up. So, and what better yet to get the Hawkeye symbol on it, because obviously I'm covering this up, so Hawkeye symbol on a Rolling Stones tongue, one of the oldest rock bands of all time. Yeah. But yeah. And then on that same leg, I got a walker on the back of my leg with a bunch of words coming off the wheels like it's rolling, like determination, friendship, loyalty, just things that would describe me as a person. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that is me and my tattoos and the reason why I got all these tattoos. But yes, I think there should be a story behind every piece of art or every piece of ink that you put in your skin, because I mean, we all have stories and we all choose our own format on how to tell those stories. But it's like, I understand sometimes tattoos are a fad or a popularity contest, but it's like, they should mean something to you, even if it's just making you think of a memory. I mean, that's what it is. I've went from a half sleeve or just a tattoo on my chest to almost, my upper body almost fully being covered. So, it is an addiction, and I just think it needs its own story. I mean, and like I said, sorry for being halfway naked or halfway nude in the video, but I just wanted to show you my canvas of my world and my art and the stories behind it, because I think all in all, the reason for me to do these TJ's takes is not only to share my stories and to share my viewpoints, but for people to know me truly for who I really am. And if you've never really got to know me, then maybe this is your way to do it. So hopefully that shows people that don't be afraid in your own skin. I mean, we're all beautiful and we all have things to tell the world. Just figure out your own way to tell them, right? I love you guys, and this has been TJ's Take, episode 5, Tattoos. Like, comment, and share. If you think this will help anyone, people, share. Thank you. Night.